It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Trailblazers come into town for this one. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And Portland starts out with the ball. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Aminu. And it's Harkless in at the 3, the small forward. It's stolen by Bogut. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Here's Green. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Over in the corner, Barnes. Inside. Here's Bogut. No good. Now Portland takes it the other way. And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
So it's the Warriors now. Thompson dishes to Livingston. Feeds to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson for the triple. And Harkless pulls it down.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Livingston kicks to Green. The feed to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Here's Barnes, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there. And
Livingston passes to Barnes. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Plumlee with the screen. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bogut. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he's certainly mindful of the shot-blocking presence they'll run up against inside. But he doesn't want them shying away offensively. If anything, he said, we've got to be aggressive, but also patient. If we can be deceptive in the way we attack, and there are ways to do that, we can be successful inside. Guys, let's see how successful they can be.
Thank you, Doris, and quite a focus for the game here early on, and an important one too, guys.
Yeah, I mean, up against this team, finding ways to crack their defensive shell is always going to be the #1 challenge.
And I would say it would be the #2 and #3 challenges as well, guys.
And here is Barnes after the 3-pointer from Mo Harkless. It's Thompson off the drive, and he gets it to go.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And it's good off the back rim and in. Aminu's got his first basket of the night. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They would go on to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
Now here's Harkless. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Clock at 4. And here's McCollum for 3. The shot will not go. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And, you know, just as you said, Portland didn't have enough to get by the Grizzlies in the first round. Ended up losing in 5 after taking 1 game, and that was game 4. Just had a hard time breaking down the Memphis defense.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And here's McCollum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Another loss for the Blazers when they were the 4 seed, as you mentioned. As a franchise, they have lost in the first round every time they have ended up as the 4 seed. Not exactly a good position for them to be in.
Thompson against Lillard. There's the pick. Pass to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the left iron. The Warriors leading. Here is Livingston. Over in the corner, Barnes for the 3. And Harkless pulls it down.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And Lillard kicks to Harkless. They grabbed their own miss. Dishes it to Plumlee. Pass to McCollum. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Portland also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Alan Crabb in for Harkless. The Roracle, or Oracle Arena, was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them 1 off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
The Warriors trail.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors and they were 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time. Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Davis sets a screen. Lillard outside. And he dunks it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Down low and stolen by Vonleh. Lillard against Thompson. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. He kicks to Vonleh. Unloads from 13. Warriors with the rebound.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
And Lillard kicks to Crabbe. Vonleh at the elbow. McCollum dishes to Vonleh. Second chance shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
And for Noah Vonleh, last season came in as a heralded freshman out of Indiana. Some people thought he might crack the top 5 in the draft, but after some shaky late workouts, he fell all the way to 9.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Landon Rush. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. Well, Reagan, watching Vonleh, you can see he has the size and range to be a difference maker. Excellent rebounder, big hands. Buck, you've talked about that, simply working on refining his skill set at this point.
Yeah, and it's a matter of work ethic with him because I think the tools are there. Work ethic and experience, and I think this kid is going to be a nice front court player for a long time.
Now here's McCollum. Passes it to Davis. And stolen by Spates. Barbosa with it. In the corner, Iguodala with it. From deep. That's good. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And Davis throws it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Henderson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's McCollum in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Barbosa has it in the corner. Crabbe pulls it in.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
McCollum, again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now the pass to Rush. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Barbosa. And the shot is long. Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. It's Henderson on the wing. Covered by Barbosa. The shot from 20 feet away. It's Clark with the rebound.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Here's Clark. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Crabbe to the wing on the left. Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they brought that comes into play. And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Up off the screen.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Clark kicks to Spates. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Seven seconds left in the first quarter. McCollum. No good on that last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. From point guard Damian Lillard, he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green is out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Livingston in at point. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Now Lillard, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. That's good. And it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Green, the screen. Livingston passes to Ezeli. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Thompson against Lillard. Kicks to Plumlee. Lillard dishes to Plumlee. Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player. Has the size to bang and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
And it's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegiate. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on. First one falls for him. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Warriors trail by 9. Here is Livingston. He feeds it to Green. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Clock at 6. And it's Thompson again missing.
And, you know, back to Plumlee, he showed steady improvement last season, improved statistically in just about every category over his rookie year. He could become a little less mechanical with his post game. I think he could even go higher.
Now Lillard, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Now Lillard, he's got 8. Portland no good that time either.
You know, one thing about Plumlee, going back, he's been a tremendous rebounder. He can shoot over 60% from the field for you. However, he was a terrible free throw shooter last season, under 50%, which caused at least a couple teams to employ a little hack-a-Mason strategy.
Here is Lillard. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Lillard outside. Again the miss by Lillard. Warriors trail by 6. Here is Livingston. Outside, Green. Goes back up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, Portland had another strong season against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 31-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. Portland did end up 4th in the West, as you said, Greg. You're talking about that, and their 31-21 in conference record was the exact same as it was at the end, Clark, of the 2014 season.
Well, actually, Portland won more games in 2014 than they did last season. Ended up 4th in the conference, mostly because of how they won their division.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Aminu, the pass to Harkless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Plumlee, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Trailblazers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the 1st. Seems every season, Clark, you hear the same thing. Portland Trailblazers had to deal with some tough injuries.
Kevin, it appears as though it might actually be a curse. I don't like to use that word, but the history of this team in injuries is as unique as any in the league. Last year, no different.
No good on the second free throw.
And with the Blazers and injuries, even when they fought through pain, guys weren't at 100%. Aldridge wasn't quite the same with his hand injury.
Here's Craig. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors trail by 4. Barnes dishes to Livingston. Outside, Green. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And losing Matthews for the season was huge too, guys. I mean, every team goes through injury woes and bumps during the course of a season, but the Blazers just seem to be, at least in the last half dozen years or so, hit very hard every year.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Bogut kicks to Barnes. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Aminu with a screen for Lillard.
play really smart on defense now and defend without fouling because they're over the limit.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
That free throw good from Aminu. You know, guys, Al-Farouq Aminu, so highly regarded coming out of college, still really finding his way around the NBA. But this last season with Dallas, he may have found his niche in this league.
That's a great point, Kevin. A guy who can give you a lot of things, rebounding, defense, hustle points. But he's already played on a number of teams in his young career because he's still trying to, as you put it, find that niche. Maybe he's finally developed who he is.
Green passes to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Green, the screen. Off the pick. Barnes can't get it to go.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, and on the topic of Aminu, he's a bit of a tweener. Doesn't have quite the quickness and ball handling skills the top small forwards have. Doesn't have the bulk or grit to match up against the better power forwards. He's a hard fit for what you want to have done at that position.
Lillard misses.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Livingston kicks to Bogut. He dishes it to Barbosa. It's stolen by Aminu. Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And guys, getting back to Aminu, he still has the tools to be a really good player, but like so many young guys, he has to focus. He has to bring the intensity 100% every game, and I could see him being one of those late bloomers, if you will.
Now here's Green after the miss from Damian Lillard. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The dish to Harkless. Feeds it to Lillard. Pass to Plumlee. He kicks to Harkless. Lillard dishes to Aminu. Portland needs to get off a shot. Plumlee, no luck. Warriors trail by 3. Green kicks to Livingston. Now here's Barnes. Not a lot of room. Now the feed to Harkless. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Can't hit from in close. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now here's Barnes, defended by Harkless. And here is Barnes. 8 points for him. Offensive rebound.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here is Livingston. Dishes to Barnes. Screened by Bogut. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Harkless. Shot to stop the drought. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Barnes.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Green. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Alan Crabb. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. Now here's Henderson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Vonleh. Portland again missing. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Clark. Iguodala outside. The pass to Barbosa. Kicks it to Spates. Fires from 18. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. McCollum with the ball. 8 points for him. Davis with a screen on Barbosa. Here's McCollum. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here is Barbosa. He feeds it to Spates. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Spates has got his first basket. Portland leading by 3. Cullen passes to Henderson. He dishes it to Davis.
One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
The Trailblazers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And he can't get the first one. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. He hits the second from the line. And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 4. Clark kicks to Spates. And he uses the glass on the layup. Spates has got 4 points now in the quarter. You know, Greg, getting back to Ed Davis, his abilities go beyond physical attributes, strong intangibles. Roy Williams always used to talk about him like this: high basketball IQ.
Yeah, second-generation NBA player. His father, Terry, played a long time. He's humble, he's hungry, and motivated. So a lot of key characteristics, I think, in the success of most players, he displays here early in his career.
And the basket by McCollum.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Clark kicks to Iguodala. Feeds it to Rush. Takes it from 10, and it's blocked. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Azili's checked in. Warriors trail by 5. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Thompson lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Thompson's got 8 points.
That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Great ball movement.
Davis with a screen on Thompson. Here's McCollum. Here's the dish to Davis. Now McCollum, 13 points in the game. No luck. So Golden State will take it the other way. Iguodala outside. Thompson in the corner. Uncovered. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's McCollum. They set the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. McCollum's got 15 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas.
Here's Clark. And another three for Golden State.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Pass to Henderson. Shoots. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. What's working and what's not working for you guys out here tonight?
You know, they clog the lane, and they play great help defense. We got to keep driving and kicking, doing a great job of sharing the ball, and we just play ourselves. We'll be great in the second half.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. During the second quarter, they were the better team, outscoring the opposition by a nice margin, and were able to end the half in a tied ball game. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, how about that contribution they got from the bench? Nice. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see them dig a little deeper into that bench. Some games you just got to go with the lineups that are working and just improvise, Ernie.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint. Those kept the defense honest because teams have gotten really good at running the three-point shooters off the line, so getting it inside was a good attack in the first half.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
What a night so far for McCollum. 15 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Harkless is out there with Aminu, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. So it's the Warriors now. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Green, the screen. The drive by Thompson. They grabbed their own miss. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And, Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. But they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Both free throws good from Green. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Here's Thompson following the score by Damian Lillard. And again, no good by Golden State.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Plumlee with the screen. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
That's good. Livingston's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's McCollum. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
Now, here's Bogut. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He kicks to Livingston. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen. And he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Livingston signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
Livingston hits both of them. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through McCollum. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here is Livingston. 6 points for him. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012. After 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Thompson. Portland making their last shot. Here is Livingston. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Livingston's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Lillard attacking, and it's sent back by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Green. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just one on the bucket from Damian Lillard. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here is Livingston. He's got 8. Green dishes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Livingston. That one wide left.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Plumlee with the screen. Lillard the pass to Plumlee. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. Over in the corner, Green. No one near him. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 6 assists in the game. Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum, and there's the feed to Plumlee. Crabbe kicks to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard attacking. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Green, the screen. Here is Livingston. He's got 8. Beyond the arc. That is good. Livingston's got 11. Checked in for the Warriors. Portland also making some changes. Davis comes in for Plumlee, and it's Noah Vonleh in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Trailblazers trail by 4.
And for the past few seasons, Portland's bench has really been their Achilles heel. I mean, last year they showed some improvement. The reserves play stole the game for them on more than one occasion, but still wouldn't be considered a strength.
Spates with the block. Here is Livingston. He's got 11. Spates with a screen on Lillard. Livingston. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And for Portland, the bench still wasn't leaned on heavily for minutes. Greg was just talking about that, but they were in the top 5, Clark, in scoring efficiency, and they shot 45% from the floor on the year.
And what was a weakness for them in 14 was a strength for them in 15. And actually, they were their best down the stretch of last season.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside, Green. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 14. Now here's McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Davis. Lillard from outside. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That's a 2 from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here's McCollum. He's got 17. Over to the wing. Here's Crabb. It's rebounded by Livingston. Warriors leading by 7. Outside, Green. Pass to Livingston. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. The baseline J off the mark. Trailblazers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Lillard attacking. A 3 from McCollum. Good. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Really left the momentum. And 12 points for Klay Thompson.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And it's Davis missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Green. He's got 12. And the shot is good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Passes it to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Davis sets a screen. Lillard attacking. Drops in the layup for 2. Lillard's got 16.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here is Livingston. He's got 13. Green, the screen. Thompson for 3. That drops. 15 points in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Lillard. 16 points for him. He kicks it to Vonleh. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Lillard.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Tell you what, man, it looks as though the light has officially gone on for Ed Davis. I mean, he drifted around a bit over his first 5 seasons, but he made real strides last year.
Thompson with the bucket.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 20. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Crabb dishes to Davis. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Thompson. It's tipped and stolen by Spates. Thompson passes to Livingston. Nobody near Barnes. Not enough on that one as it misses. Trailblazers trail by 11. McCollum with the ball. Kicks it out to Lillard. The wing jumper off target. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded by McCollum. Now Thompson. Spates sets a screen. The drive by Thompson. The second chance effort. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up 11. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Trailblazers trail by 11. They've got Barbosa. Iguodala out there with Rush. Then it's Bogut. And it's Clark in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors' foul. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now here's Bogut. The pass to Iguodala. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aminu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McCollum kicks to Aminu. To the left wing. Plumlee dishes to Henderson. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Henderson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers.
Worked that one inside nicely.
The Warriors shooting here about 46% for the game. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Kicks it to Clark. Jacks up a 3. Barbosa's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 9. Portland moving the ball around. McCollum, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, with the season the Warriors put together, they came out way ahead of everybody else in the West. I mean, given how tough the West was last year, that makes their 67-win season all the more impressive. One of the best in history in my mind.
Warriors took apart the West last season. They went 42-10 against the rest of the conference. The games between them and second place and the West were the same as the games between second place and 8th in the West.
And the Warriors didn't just pick on the little guys. I mean, they had big wins over the top teams in the West. Against the rest of the playoff teams, the Warriors were a whopping 20-5.
Ezeli's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
McCollum, offensive rebound. Warriors leading by 11. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Feeds to Ezeli. Back to Iguodala. Screen by Bogut. Iguodala kicks to Rush. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Golden State. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. And he makes the first but misses the second. The number 1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
And the shot is good.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now here's McCollum. He feeds it to Harkless. He dishes it to Henderson. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
2 shots, gentlemen. You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was third in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular, years, though his shot blocking and defense were always strong.
And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision, and whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates.
Good on the second free throw.
Looking at the game for Plumlee, he has 9 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Now here's Harkless. After the miss from Andre Iguodala. Plumlee with the screen. The 3 from McCollum. That's good. McCollum's got 23.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And Rush kicks to Livingston. Goes up the baseline. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Now here's McCollum.
Been off the mark.
Iguodala outside. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 9 points for Iguodala. And here's McCollum. The dish to Plumlee. And it's sent back by Bogut. They get it back. Harkless kicks to McCollum. Off target from outside.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now here's McCollum after the miss from Andre Iguodala. McCollum kicks to Henderson. This one for 3, and that one's good. Here's Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. There's a good screen. Thompson outside from deep. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in, and Portland with a change here, too. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Gerald Henderson. Warriors leading by 13. Here is Livingston. Pass to Green. Down low, here's Bogut. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can, a rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skills. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Iguodala, the pass to Bogut. Back to Iguodala. Bogut sets a screen for Iguodala. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that deep. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's when he delivers the most.
First one falls for him.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Trailblazers trail by 15. Lillard with it. And he dunks it down.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And he gets it to go.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Aminu. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Shooting for Golden State, Al-Farouq Aminu. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Barnes is checked in for Golden State. Good on both. Here is Livingston. Outside, Green. Thompson right side to the inside.
And how about a little bit of shiftsmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And here are the Warriors now, after the miss from Damian Lillard. Screen by Bogut. Livingston dishes to Bogut. Plumlee with some nice D. Trailblazers trail by 15. Lillard outside. Four on the shot clock. Here's Plumlee. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Warriors leading by 15. Livingston kicks to Bogut. Here's Thompson, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Lillard on top. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And guys, what I like about Damian Lillard, very decisive with the ball in his hands, always in attack mode. He keeps it hopping, and he has a killer instinct in the clutch.
And for Lillard, he keeps the ball moving, as Greg was talking about, and Clark, he keeps his teammates involved.
Very proficient in the pick and roll, understands the nuances of looking at weak side defenders and getting to the free throw lane for the roll man. He knows all the tricks to make that pick and roll really successful.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
Shoots off the step back, and it's Portland with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Plumlee with a screen on Thompson. Lillard the pass to Plumlee, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And for Lillard, that motivation. Remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving, and Lillard calls it wood on the fire. Those things keep him focused and also hungry.
Here's Barnes following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Just 5 to shoot, and going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Trailblazers trail by 13.
And remember, Lillard, the former Rookie of the Year, he's had his snubs, but also he's gotten some recognition. Even playing in the Pacific Northwest, he's got his own signature shoe now, and his star definitely on the rise. And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to give them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
On defense, Golden State. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard attacking. Stolen away. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Now here's Lillard. Lets it go from 14. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. There's the feed to Livingston. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Barnes, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Here is Livingston following the score by Damian Lillard. It's stolen by Aminu.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Tonight they seemed committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Livingston. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Now here is Bogut. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From 12 feet out. And that one's good. Here is Livingston. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. Thompson with it. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Barnes. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Shooting for Golden State, Harrison Barnes. At the line for 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Roberts. Davis sets a screen. Five on the clock. Shot from 12. No luck. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
Well, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.